Hi, Days fans. It's Monday morning, February 21st, and we are going to talk about Friday's episode and the news that co-head writer, and I hope I'm getting this name right, I'm not really good behind the scenes, I think Christopher Whitesell, is that right, Libby, Katie, has either been resigned, he's either resigned or he's been fired. So,
let go. That's the politically correct term.
Whatever. So, Livy has written an interesting post encouraging the powers to be at Days to let go.
Seize the moment.
Of Dina Higley.
Oh, really? People want Dina Higley to go?
Oh my God, Livy is like the sweetest Southern Christian lady you'll ever meet, and she, I think, would run Dina Higley down with her car.
Really?
Yes.
Dina Higley is the matriarch of Days. She's the brain.
No,
She wants to kill the leader, huh?
Yeah, she doesn't think she's doing a very good job. Now, there's a lot of controversy about whether, when she was brought on, if it was some kind of deal, like some package, there's like a lot of gossip behind the scenes. I remember part of it when I read the book, the Days book. So, I don't know a lot about that, so I'm going to refer you to Katie and Libby on Twitter. They can answer your questions. Let's talk about New Rafe.
I think Dina's been doing a good job, but anywho. I've only known Days during her tenure, so...
Yeah, I'm happy with Days, what they're doing right now. I find it interesting, but New Rafe is going kind of ape crazy.
Hey, maybe we could start some kind of crazy Facebook revolution and get her kicked out like they did Mubarak.
Oh, stop. Jamie, are you comparing Dina Higley to
No,
Mubarak?
I'm saying that we can learn from the
We're
revolution.
the Egyptians in this scenario, just so you know.
Hey, if they could throw over a dude who's been in power of their country for 30 years and has oppressed them, then we can get rid of Dina. Nothing against her.
You just said a minute ago you like her. Now you just
I
want
do.
To see, you just want to see the power of your Facebook
Yeah, I'm just
fan
saying.
page.
I cannot speak. I must hand it over to the fans if they want to speak that way. I mean, they don't have elections.
All right. Well, Libby's going to be calling you at work today.
Okay.
To get that going. I have to go to
oh,
the
there's
orthodontist.
the text. I got the text right here. Okay, hold on. Get rid of Dina now. Okay. No, just joking. Just joking. Right.
So, I want to talk about New Rafe for the third time now. Alright, we know he's bad, but real Rafe is laying there. He can barely move. He's tried to escape when he's had, didn't he have, like, internal surgery when he was in that car accident? He gets to Sammy's apartment, has to see his wife, getting busy with New Rafe, and then he's clear. They must have beat him down a little bit. He's clearly not going anywhere. And New Rafe goes into the cell and starts pounding the tar out of him. I mean, it's like kind of like when Philip always smacks down Nathan. I mean, was it really a fair-sided fight?
Well, Nathan's at least got all his faculties. Yeah. Nathan has got a little. No, I think he's got a hit on Philip.
They always let Philip win in that scenario.
Not always.
I think it's not because Mark Hopka couldn't fight back. I think it's because they want it to look like Nathan is a gentleman and he doesn't use his fists to deal with problems.
Well, first of all, it's ridiculous, the idea of a surgeon getting into a fist fight.
Yeah. That is ridiculous. This is my hands. My money. Alright.
So what actually happened on the show?
Oh, God only knows. This is what happens when we wait till Monday to do our recap.
What's the latest on Sammy and EJ?
Well, Sammy... Sammy's got a hold of that half picture.
Oh, yeah.
And she is freaking out and wants Rafe to go down. That's what got New Rafe all fired up to beat regular Rafe up. So,
just to give you credit, you were right. You said that they would whisk Rafe away just in the nick of time and he'd be back in that cell. That there's no way it would end this quickly.
No, they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, they just got this gig going.
And then
it's not like they had to hire a new actor. Or
right.
anything.
And then your other theory, you think that Sammy's going to fall in love with New Rafe.
I do.
I still am not buying into that, but I think it would be great if they pulled it off. And
I think there's going to... This is my crazy out there theory. It's not been totally thought through yet, but or mine ever. I want there to be some kind... And I know you don't want this because you're all like, she's got 4 kids already. But I want there to be some kind of baby. And I want there to be some kind of DNA test. And then I want it to turn out that somehow this guy really is related to Rafe. I know they did plastic surgery and stuff, but he must have looked somewhat similar for the plastic surgery to work.
Okay, you're really getting out there.
So when they do the DNA test to see who the daddy is, they find out this New Rafe really is a relative of Rafe.
It's really Emily. She had a sex change, and they got sperm, and then they put it in Sammy while she was out.
Yeah, I love it.
And then Rafe's going to marry New Rafe because it's really Emily.
Oh, would you stop it?
She's going to go pull that mask off and...
All right. EJ asks...
Could happen.
EJ asks Chad to be his best man.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was crazy. He went from telling Lexi... I'm getting Alexandra on my middle. He tells Lexi, I have no interest in my new brother... And then he walks right by him on the pier, insulting him for texting. Yeah. Oh, is that what you do? Text on the pier? And he goes from that till 5 minutes later asking him to be best man. Did he suddenly remember he has no friends?
Yeah, what do you do all day, EJ? Lock people up in the basement?
I mean, what's he going to do?
Shoot people?
I think it would be awesome if he asked Rafe to stand up with him. You know, they're getting along now. I want to extend an olive branch to you in honor of our newfound friendship.
Then he does all that. You know, James Scott always does that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is good stuff. So,
throwing a couple million blinks.
I don't think he blinks that much. I think I had a dream about James Scott.
Oh?
Not anything bad. Don't worry, honey. What was it about? It might have involved a Reuben. I was dreaming about those Reubens.
Okay. Anywho.
What else happened on Days Under? Chad and Gabby had their little kiss.
Anybody out there had a dream about James Scott? Please write out the details below. I'm sure it's not going to include a Reuben.
Well, okay. I love you, and second to you, I love food.
Okay. What else? Who else? Jennifer, she's recovering nicely from her heart transplant.
Oh, they set up the little date at the Chez Rouge for Daniel and Carly, and they're toasting to Jennifer. Now, I think that's not going to work.
That's a smoke screen. They're like doing the cat and mouse, like, oh, here's Jennifer or Carly and Daniel. They're going to take it away and give it to Jennifer. I think
they do a love triangle with Carly, Jennifer, and Daniel, but not just where Carly and Jennifer want Daniel, but where maybe Carly and Jennifer could get together, because I think that would make Gift of Amber so happy. Gift of Amber, tell me what month your birthday is in. And maybe that could be your birthday wish. So I was doing, I told some of you this on Twitter, but I was doing research on Tamara Braun to kind of get the feel of the new Taylor, and I knew that she had played in a lesbian pairing on, All My Children, I don't know what show it was, and then I found out, I didn't remember, but her love interest was the one that's on Young and the Restless now.
Chloe.
No, Heather.
That's right.
You guys know I've been cheating on Days with Young and the Restless for almost 2 years now.
And Heather was cheating on what's-her-face with Chloe.
No, not cheating. They had a relationship.
Oh,
but
okay.
Heather and Chloe from Young and the Restless used to be a love couple on All My Children. Is it All My Children? I get all those.
I don't know.
As the world turns and all that stuff confused. I think it was All My Children. Yeah, because it was the one that EJ was on.
They all have gay storylines now, except Days.
Yeah. And I don't know. I wonder if Days will ever go there.
If this really came true, this would be one of your greatest predictions ever.
Oh, this isn't me. Everybody's been saying Carly and Jen, like Gift of Amber.
They've been saying Carly and everybody.
People think that maybe Tamara Braun is coming on for Carly.
That would make sense. So she's got a little experience playing that.
Well, I'm sure any actor could do that.
Know.
But what I mean is they both have a big fan base from doing these major love stories. So that could be interesting. All right, what else? What do we got?
EJ's still threatening Allie. That's not going away. EJ.
Oh, I know. That is just... What are you, a loser, EJ?
Yeah, really.
To me, that is like an idle threat. Because if I were Rafe, I would not believe for a minute he would do that. But then you can't really threaten things that you're not going to follow through on if any of you are parents. If you don't do that right now, I'm going to take your iPhone for a year.
I just can't believe that EJ is putting up with new Rafe banging Sammy.
I fully understand. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that my head has not even come close to getting wrapped around that concept. Let's talk about...
Like, I have eliminated what happened in the car many years ago, because this is so much worse.
Oh, I know. It is foul. Foul.
You get nervous when I talk about
I do, because all I remember is that nice camping vacation I went on with my children and my parents. And I'm in this beautiful setting, and stupid me turn on my iPhone and check out Twitter, and we're like, "We hate you! You EJ haters, you're ruining our
If you're not pissing somebody off by lunchtime, you're not doing your job."
I know you told me to have a thick skin when we started blogging, but that particular weekend, right after we got back from LA last June...
Oh, that was a rough one. Run, don't walk away from DaysTalk.
Oh my God. That got nasty.
Yeah.
And then my mother's like, "Oh, honey, people don't always like Barack Obama either." And I'm like, "Oh, you're so sweet to compare our little blog to Barack Obama."
They don't know us, that's why. Well, maybe some of them do know us.
They already hate us more.
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk about Melanie. First of all, did Mel Burnett change her hair a little bit? It looks
a little orangey. They're
orangey.
changing.
It looks more
red.
red.
Yeah.
A woman's hair is not orange.
Sorry. Reddish. Anyway, I like all that in cahoots with Kate trying to steal Chloe's baby away.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Chloe and freaking Firestarter. I love little Parker with the... I know I've said that before. It's just so funny. He's as happy as can be.
Making cookies for a newborn. That's what everybody loves.
Oh, yeah.
That's a true sign you've lost your marbles. You're making cookies for a baby. Our kids are getting old enough that I'm not even remembering when they are allowed to have cookies. But I'm pretty sure they had to be at least like 9-10 months old to have solid foods. Since cookies have milk and eggs in them, I'm thinking they're out until like the first year.
What is going to happen with J. Kenneth Johnson?
I don't know.
I want to know. Recast or are they getting rid of him?
Know.
Nathan, recast or are they getting rid of him? What's going on?
I think somebody's being recast. I think KDR said that J. Kenneth Johnson's being recast.
That would be my bet. I would say if they had to write somebody off, it'd be easier to write off Nathan because he's got less history.
All right, we need to go and get our children ready for school.
All right.
So see ya.
The couple that watches Days together.
Stays together.